7-round Packers Simulation 9.0, Tracing Clues. In Jacob Westendorf's 9th draft simulation of the year, he maneuvered to secure the future cornerstone left tackle and bolstered the team with established playmakers at wide receiver and running back during the second day. As the NFL draft inches closer, yet another simulated draft emerges to map out the Green Bay Packers' optimal utilization of their 11 selections. This time around, we delved into addressing some of the Packers' needs while acknowledging potential indicators gleaned from pre-draft visits. Utilizing the Pro Football Network simulator, this simulation unfolded with a slight deviation from previous ones, necessitating a minor move up the draft board. In the first round, Tyler Guyton, the offensive tackle from Oklahoma, emerged as the pick. Guyton, a recent visitor to Green Bay, is a towering presence likely eyed for the left tackle position, given his experience shielding the blind side of southpaw quarterback Dillon Gabriel in Oklahoma's pass-centric offense. With Guyton available and considering the Packers' interest in him and Amarius Mims during pre-draft visits, it suggests a focus on securing a top-tier offensive lineman. With this in mind, General Manager Brian Gutekunst displayed his propensity for bold moves by trading up in the first round to secure his desired prospect. Similar maneuvers in the past landed talents like Jaire Alexander, Darnell Savage, Jordan Love, and Lucas Van Ness. Acquiring Guyton, albeit at the cost of both 6th-round picks, presents an opportunity to groom a high-potential replacement for former All-Pro left tackle David Bakhtiari. This strategic move would undoubtedly pay dividends if Guyton fulfills his promise. Guyton possesses remarkable athleticism and would be given time to develop, with Rashid Walker and Zach Tom already established as competent starters. In the second round, Keon Coleman, the wide receiver from Florida State, was the choice. While some may view this as a luxury selection, it's arguable that the Packers haven't fully assessed the potential of their receiving core at this stage of their careers. Additionally, with Romeo Doubs and Christian Watson approaching contract years in 2025, the team may be eyeing future reinforcements. The Packers historically haven't drafted receivers out of necessity, yet Coleman's talent and upside made him too enticing to overlook. Next, in the second round, Michael Hall Jr., the defensive tackle from Ohio State, was selected. Hall, another visitor to Green Bay, could provide much-needed depth along the defensive line. A proficient pass rusher, he could challenge Colby Wooden, adding potency to the Packers' pass rush. In the third round, Renardo Green, the cornerback from Florida State, was chosen. Green's aggressive style suits the Packers' needs, especially considering their reliance on Jaire Alexander due to uncertainties surrounding other cornerbacks on the roster. Blake Corum, the running back from Michigan, was the third-round selection. Corum, a tough runner reminiscent of Aaron Jones in size and style, presents a long-term solution for the Packers' backfield. In the fourth round, Tyke Smith, the safety from Georgia, was drafted. While selecting a safety this late might not align with the Packers' preferences, Smith's impressive stats from 2023 make him a valuable addition to bolster the secondary. Fifth-round pick Elijah Jones, the cornerback from Boston College, brings familiarity with the Packers' defensive coordinator, Jeff Hafley, adding depth to the cornerback position. In the seventh round, Jordan McGee, the linebacker from Temple, was chosen. Despite the limited linebacker options, McGee's athleticism and run-stopping ability make him a potential contributor in 2024. Finally, in the seventh round, Sam Hartman, the quarterback from Notre Dame, was selected. With Gutekunst's expressed desire to draft quarterbacks and Hartman's extensive experience, he provides competition for a practice squad spot. What worked? Guyton's acquisition solidifies the left tackle position for the future. Coleman and Corum enhance offensive firepower, while Hall, Green, and Corum bolster the defense with their talents. Despite the slight move up the draft board for Guyton, if he fulfills his potential, it's a worthwhile investment. What didn't work? The linebacker class lacked viable options, with top prospects off the board by the Packers' second-round pick. This scenario may prompt Gutekunst to explore the trade market for linebackers. Additionally, the trade for Guyton restricted the flexibility to address other positions later in the draft, a trade-off deemed acceptable if Guyton realizes his potential.
Following the trail, a 7-round mock draft for the Packers. Jacob Westendorf presents his 9th mock draft of the year, orchestrating a trade-up for the future left tackle while bolstering the team's offense and defense with proven talents. With the NFL draft looming closer, the Green Bay Packers face decisions on how to best utilize their 11 picks. This mock draft aims to address team needs while considering hints provided by pre-draft visits. Utilizing the Pro Football Network simulator, this mock draft unfolds differently, with a notable exception that necessitated a slight move up the draft board. First round, Tyler Guyton, OT, Oklahoma. Guyton, a recent visitor to Green Bay, is a standout offensive tackle with experience protecting the blind side of quarterbacks. The Packers, eyeing the top offensive line prospects, opt to trade up for Guyton, solidifying their future at left tackle. Second round, Keon Coleman, WR, Florida State. Coleman's potential and abilities make him an irresistible choice for the Packers, offering additional firepower to the receiving core and addressing potential future needs. Second round, Michael Hall Jr., DT, Ohio State. Another pre-draft visitor, Hall brings pass rushing prowess to the defensive line, enhancing the team's ability to generate pressure on opposing quarterbacks. Third round, Renardo Green, CB, Florida State. Green's aggressive style and versatility provide much-needed depth to the Packers' cornerback position, complementing star Jair Alexander. Third round, Blake Corum, RB, Michigan. Corum, a tough and versatile runner, offers a long-term solution in the backfield, potentially filling the void left by departed players after the 2024 season. Fourth round, Tyke Smith, S, Georgia. Smith's ball-hawking skills and playmaking abilities make him a valuable addition to the Packers secondary, despite his selection in the later rounds. Fifth round, Elijah Jones, CB, Boston College. Jones' familiarity with the Packers' defensive coordinator and his high football IQ make him an ideal mid-round choice, adding depth to the cornerback position. Seventh round, Jordan McGee, LB, Temple. With a shortage of suitable linebacker prospects, McGee presents an opportunity for impact despite his selection in the later rounds, particularly with the release of Devondre Campbell. Seventh round, Sam Hartman, QB, Notre Dame. Gutekunst's desire to invest in quarterback talent leads to the selection of Hartman, who brings experience and competition to the practice squad. What worked? Guyton's acquisition as the future left tackle, alongside additions to the offense and defense, strengthens the team for the future. What didn't work? Challenges in the linebacker class and limited draft capital due to the trade-up for Guyton underscore the need for further exploration, possibly through the trade market, to address remaining needs. In summary, this mock draft aims to address team needs while considering potential hints and future prospects for the Green Bay Packers.